In the edge of a forgotten town, where roads ended and forests began, there lived a young woman named Elena. People thought she was strange. While others built homes, she built something else. Something hidden. Deep inside the frozen woods, behind an old abandoned barn, she had been working for years on a secret underground shelter. No one knew. No one suspected. Every night while the town slept, she carried supplies into the forest. Wood, metal sheets, food cans, water tanks, batteries, blankets, piece by piece, like a silent mission only she understood. The barn above looked completely useless. Broken roof, cracked walls, empty inside, but beneath it, a different world existed. A hidden bunker, warm lights, steel walls, emergency supplies stacked carefully, a survival system built for one purpose only: to survive something coming. One night, she stood inside the bunker holding a small radio. The signal was weak, breaking, but she caught one warning. Severe Arctic system forming. Temperature drop faster than expected. Elena didn't move. She already knew, because her father had once told her, when the cold comes like silence, it will not stop for anyone. That night she sealed the bunker door and waited. At first, the town ignored it. Just another winter night. Children played in snow. Shops stayed open late. People laughed in warm cafes. But something in the air was wrong. The wind felt sharper, the sky darker. Animals disappeared from the streets. By midnight, the temperature dropped suddenly, too fast to be normal. Weather alerts started flashing on phones, but most people laughed it off. Just another storm, they said. But Elena was already watching from her underground shelter. Her monitors showed something terrifying. Pressure dropping, wind speed increasing, a massive cold front forming like a wall across the region. She whispered to herself, "It's bigger than they think." Above ground, the first real hit came like a punch from the sky. Wind slammed into houses, snow started falling sideways, electric poles shook violently. Then, power failure. The town went dark in seconds. By 2 a.m., the storm became something else, not weather anymore, a force. The blizzard roared through the town like a living creature. Snow piled up so fast that doors became blocked within minutes. Cars vanished under white layers. Windows cracked from freezing pressure. People inside homes lit candles, but even fire struggled to survive the cold. Gas stopped working. Heating systems died, phones went dead. The temperature dropped to levels nobody had ever experienced. Outside, everything turned white and silent, like the world was being erased. In the forest, trees snapped one by one. The sound echoed like gunshots through the night. Inside her bunker, Elena listened to the storm above her head. Every gust of wind shook the barn above. Dust fell from the ceiling, but she was safe. For now, she checked her supplies again. Water, stable. Food, enough for weeks. Power, back up running. Then she heard the radio crackle one last time. Survival not guaranteed. Extreme conditions. Stay indoors. Then silence. Total silence. And that's when she realized, this wasn't just a storm. It was a collapse. Hours passed. The storm didn't slow. It grew worse. Above ground, the town was disappearing under ice. Inside the bunker, Elena sat in silence, listening to the world die above her. Then, a sound. Knock on metal. She froze. Another knock. Stronger. Someone was outside. In a storm like this, survival outside was impossible. Her heart tightened. She slowly walked toward the entrance control panel. Another knock came. Then a voice, weak, broken by wind. "Please, help." Elena stood still, because she knew the rule. Opening the bunker meant risk. More people meant less survival time, but leaving someone outside meant death. Another knock echoed, fainter this time. Elena closed her eyes, then pressed the release switch. The heavy door slowly opened. Cold air rushed in like a blade. A man collapsed inside, half frozen, barely alive. Behind him, only white emptiness. No town left. Just ice. Morning never felt like morning. The sky remained gray. The world stayed silent. When Elena stepped outside the next day, the forest was unrecognizable. Everything was buried under thick ice. The town had vanished beneath snow, roofs barely visible, cars frozen like sculptures, windows covered in frost like painted glass. No movement, no sound. Just a frozen world. The man she saved stood beside her, shaking. This wasn't normal, he whispered. Alina looked at the horizon. Her bunker had done its job. But she knew something terrifying. This was only the beginning of a longer winter. A deeper cold, a stronger system still coming. She turned back toward the hidden barn in the forest and said quietly, "We survived the first night, but the world has changed forever." The wind moved again, but this time, it didn't feel empty. It felt like a warning.